It is the largest global association of coaches. Much like a sports federation, it's a coach federation for professional coaches. We are 26,000 in the world, in 120 countries. We're organized in local chapters throughout the world so that local coaches in local language have a capacity and a means to learn what coaching is about and to grow their network. It was founded in 1985, so it's been around for quite some time now, and it has continued to grow. Coaching is becoming more and more known, particularly in the workplace, much more than it was before. So there are many, many kinds of coaches: executive, career coaches, life coaches, wellness coaches, who support and work with, accompany a variety of leaders and individuals. So ICF really is based on core competencies. So there are 11 core coaching competencies that each of us certified, credentialed coaches needs to demonstrate proficiency. We all, as members, have to sign a code of ethics. So we have to adhere to a certain code of standards so that we are more or less consistent across the world, and it's certainly around the code of ethics. Other two important functions for ICF is to credential coaches. So the ICF credential guarantees that globally across the world, every coach has a certain level of training. Each one of us has a certain number of coaching experience with clients. We have worked with a supervisor, and we have signed this code of ethics. So it's a quite rigorous system. We have to renew that credential every 3 years. So that's one of the important areas of ICF, which assures that each of us is an ongoing learner. So because it has to be renewed every 3 years, we are required again to go recertify, work with a supervisor or a mentor coach, as well as additional training. So it's maybe the second really important thing about ICF is to introduce new coaches into the system to get familiar with who we are, how we operate, what are the local coaches. So the local chapter here in Switzerland, we have 4: Suisse Romande, in Zurich, in Bern, and Ticino. And we have roughly just under 400 members, of which 77% of us are credentialed. And that number and the percentages are growing consistently. So if you want to learn, if you want to either hire a coach, so if you're an HR manager, an HR director, and you want to understand what coaches are available and what coaching is in Switzerland, that's a possibility. And also there are quite a lot of people interested in coaching, either as internal coaches or external, who can come and meet us and find out more about ICF. So I think, just to summarize up, we're a global organization with strong presence in Switzerland. Managers or HR directors, HR leaders, or managers, individuals themselves who are looking for a coach are guaranteed a certain level of proficiency, certainly a code of ethics, confidentiality, that is guaranteed by hiring an ICF credentialed coach. It's also a way to search for coaches, so an online access database to search globally if you're looking for a global coaching team, or if you're looking for a coach locally that may speak German, French, English, Spanish, Chinese, Arabic, whatever language. There's a rich database that each of us is listed with our specialties and our language capacities, so that it's a much easier place to find qualified coaches consistently. We also have references, and I would suggest that coming to an HR manager could either come to a meeting or meet with one of us as the leaders of ICF or as individual coaches. So interviewing is quite important to understand the level of training, how long they've been working as a coach, what kind of experience they have as a coach, who are their references, what kinds of organizations do each of us work within. It's a large database in order to find the right coach for the right situation that you have inside the organization.